Hi, I'm Coleman Hayes. This is a very special episode of Going Places where I join one comedian on one day in one place, kind of captured as it happens. Today I'm joining Killian Sundermann in DeBarras in Clonakilty before he goes up. So you put this leg in front of this one, you bend this one, because this is the injury I was getting, and you should feel it from there to there.
Oh yeah.
On the other leg, that's the TP band, I think it is.
Yeah. Or the IT band.
The IT band.
Is that it?
I don't think. How far away are we from DeBarras actually? So what time does the show kick off at?
8:30.
And then what time do you get on stage at?
That's the thing. It's like you're always like, oh, showtime 8:30, but actually I'm not on for like another hour, maybe even more, because your support goes on, warms them up, and then they do an interval. And usually because it's Ireland, it starts usually like 5 minutes late.
Okay.
You're not on for quite a while. But it's good because it lets you kind of feel the room. You can see how they're reacting to the support. If you need to kind of go in hot with a lot of energy, or whether you can kind of just take a chill from the beginning. You can see if they're finding anything funny, or if there's any characters in the room that you can mess with.
Yeah, so you're just watching the support interact with them, kind of.
Yeah. Okay. Or sometimes you're just writing it out, your show. Like I like to write my whole show out every time before.
Bullet points.
Yeah, just the bits. And because I might add a new bit in, I might work on that and just kind of figure it out, watch the video back, and then go, okay, that's what I'm going to do.
Watch the video back?
Yeah, well, I have it recorded. I have a recording.
Oh, of each bit?
Yeah, I found this bit that I was doing that I did. I found a bit that I was doing about fridges fridges. The politics of living with someone and organizing the fridge, that kind of thing, and I just did it, and then I never used it again for some reason. And I was watching some old footage of like material that I'd worked on, and I found this fridge bit, and I was like, that's pretty good. Why don't I use that in this current show?
What genius wrote this?
Yeah, I'm annoyed that I'm gonna use it. It has a good joke at the end, and I was like, okay, that's a great joke. I should use that. So I'm gonna stick that in tonight and see how it goes.
Okay.
And then just chat to the support. I guess that's kind of, a lot of comedy is just sitting in a green room chatting with the support.
Just hanging, be a good hang.
Out. Yeah. A lot of it is hanging out. That's why it's important to choose supports that are a good chat. So I got Sinead Quinlan, she's good chat.
Okay. You try and give the support to some a comic from that area, like.
I think it's more like a Dublin comic traveling this far. It's like probably not worth their time, or they would. But I think it's nice to have a local sport, because even though Sinead's from Cork City, so not that local, but it's nice to have someone
from Cork.
From Cork, it kind of just
guys gets you in under,
especially in Cork.
It's like, I'm cool. I get, like, you know what I mean? I'm a threat to no one.
She hangs out with me, so therefore I must be cool. But yeah, okay. I guess I don't know. There's many ways of doing it with support. Like you can just bring your people, and I often will get Tony to support me if Shane is available and not touring. I'd probably ask him.
Yeah. Shane's doing a tour at the minute as well.
Yeah, Shane's doing one. He's doing a lot of the same venues, which is funny. Like,
is he coming in behind you?
When you're touring at the same time as someone else, there's always another comedian who you just constantly are just missing. Mine is Shane Todd. I'm always Shane Todd has always been just there or just past me. I'm like missing, we're like passing in the night. So I mean, I'd love to see his show, but I have seen the poster for his show several times. So I'll have to somehow get to his show.
Shane Todd, right.
Sometimes I've gotten supports who are doing a gig at the same venue, so you get them on because then it'll push their show.
Right, okay. Like they're going to be on in 2 months' time there.
Yeah, and people might ask you as well, like, oh, I'm doing this venue, can I jump along as well?
And here's DeBarras.
Oh, that's it, there we go. Lovely. Oh yeah, see Kilimanjaro, that's one I've seen a lot as well. Danny O'Brien.
All right.
Oh, this guy's waiting for us to cross. Sure, why not? Let's just go in.
Yeah. Sure, fuck it after you.
Oh yeah.
Like.
There you go. Look at this little fella.
Shane Todd.
Full House. I've seen this so many times. Obviously someone was not a big fan of Shane Todd because they ripped it through his beautiful Hollywood face. But then there I am. No one's touched it because obviously
They love you.
and someone has plastered. Oh, look, Anya's plastered over Shane. But that's because I think Shane's already done his show here.
I like that this is slowly bulging out.
Yeah, yeah, it's coming out of the wall. But yeah, there we go. Saturday. Sometimes you look at it and you go, is that today? Did I come down? It's always the fear.
Where is the space itself? Is it back?
I'm not exactly sure.
Is it back here?
Yeah, here.
Oh, this is the venue.
Yeah, it is the venue here. And they've actually got an upper floor as well.
So you're up on this day. Ah,
Yeah, yeah.
such an intimate. I've been here for a night out. I've never.
Oh, it's great. It's a great venue.
What a cool space.
Yeah.
Do the seats go even or is here the edge of seating? Do you know?
Nice thing here is that they're all around you, which is great for comedy because everyone is everywhere, so you go all at once.
They're even over here.
Well, like they're surrounding you, which is good for comedy when people are all over. So
Okay.
instead of
Love
just
it.
like in a narrow channel, it's nice that they're kind of surrounding you. Yeah, nice space.
They
very
they
cool.
outflank you.
Yes, I'm flanked. If they wanted to attack, they can get me. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna ask, where's the parking? Okay,
Yeah, it is unlocked.
beautiful.
Where are you parked now?
I'm not exactly sure, so I'll just get the car and I'll just park it in this car park, and then
Yeah.
that means I can just hop out and
Perfect, yeah.
bring it in.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Perfect.
cool.
Legend. Thank you so much.
Well, yeah, maybe we just go back and get the.
Yeah, sure.
'cause that'll just be one less thing to do. Go through here. But I do need to carb load at some point.
Yeah. You're
I
here.
don't know how much carb loading I really need to do for a half, but it's just an excuse to eat pasta. Hiya.
Hey, how's it
Hello.
going?
Hey.
Who's the comedian? Who's the
I am.
comedian?
I'm the comedian. Yeah, he's also a comedian.
Are
And
you?
you're also a comedian, right? Hiya. Sorry,
Well,
Well,
Killian.
this is the main.
I am. Yeah. Who's this guy?
This is
We're just-
Julie.
Hiya, Julie.
We're,
And
Hiya.
you're not on with Daniel or Daniel Byrne, are you?
No. Well, we do a podcast together.
Yes.
Oh,
Did you
Were
see
you-
his show?
Jesus, a
Yes.
merry fella.
Did I
Yeah.
see you on? Were you on?
Tommy Tiernan?
Yes.
Yeah. That
Yes,
was on it.
I
That
saw
was
it,
on
saw
it.
it, I
Yeah.
I
recognise
saw
it.
you on Tommy Tiernan.
You did.
Yeah, yeah.
You did.
Oh, I didn't.
The three lads.
5%.
You were drinking, doing something else. Yeah. So
You
the
guys
three,
remember
yeah.
the Julie?
he was down. Did you see his show? He was down a couple of weeks ago.
No, I didn't
we
see
were
you.
going to, and then we went.
Oh, fair enough.
dog
How
wants
was
the
that?
attention.
Great.
Oh, okay. And then maybe they'll get there.
No, I
there.
don't think so.
Oh, really?
No. So are you hilarious? Shouldn't
Hello.
you be coming down later?
Yeah, definitely.
us-
If there's any tickets left,
you
I'm
give
sure
us
you
a
guys
joke?
are. No, absolutely not. You have to pay. No, if you're not paying, sorry.
What's the price of a
I'm a
joke?
professional.
What's the price of a
Pint of Guinness.
Okay.
I'll be back later. I'll be back later, okay?
See you. Cheers. Thanks so much.
I didn't only realise that you.
Oh, you should come. It's on tonight.
Killian is playing.
Yeah.
a picture?
Not at all. Yeah.
Do you want me to take it? I can take it for you.
mind?
Not a
Legend.
bit. Not a bit.
Nice. And where are you wearing the same jacket?
Yeah,
We always dress like twins.
Well, I got a
I used to
jacket
work
in
for the
show, it's
CIA.
same.
All right, 3, 2, 1. I'll get one more.
They're kind of
3, 2,
flasher
1.
jackets, actually.
3, 2, 1.
You revealed our plans for later. That's fair enough.
That all right?
We got a busy
taller
evening.
than I
I know people say that. I don't know what's going on, but.
We were
So
listening
watch
to you
yourself.
when we were driving down to Cork. Actually.
Oh, really? Where are you driving from?
Dublin.
Oh, nice. Me too. There you go.
We could have gave you a lift.
Look, I have to drive back tonight, so maybe I'll take you up on that. Fall asleep in your back seat. All right, see you guys. Good luck with the flashing.
Do you want to go get your car or do you want to go eat
Yeah,
pasta?
is it this way?
Yeah, I think so. We came up this way.
Okay.
It's always interesting to give us a joke. You're like, in this environment? Like,
So, the common thing to say is always, and are you funny? That looks dodgy now, I have to say.
yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Don't know about that. Maybe don't film that one. What the fuck is that?
Clon is very old school. this is the exact wrong environment, attitude, and energy for comedy to even work.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the make me laugh kind of attitude. Yeah,
Yeah, go on then. You're like,
arms folded.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You seem up for a laugh.
Right after they absolutely demolished the previous
Yeah.
comedian.
Oh man.
They're terrible. Tell us a joke. You're like, oh, great. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. God. I had a mental guy after a show I did recently that was just, he was crazy. And he came up to me and he was like, Killian. And I was like, oh, hi. And he wouldn't leave. I was trying to drive home and he was just like at me. He was like, tell me a joke. Tell me a fucking joke. Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, well, you're not at the show. And he's like, no, I couldn't get tickets. And I was like, well, you were just drinking in the bar, not seeing my show, telling me you're a big fan. Now you want one for free. I've just done an hour of comedy. Like, leave me alone, you know? But
Did you give him anything?
I did have to give him a joke because he wouldn't leave me alone. He was very drunk.
Did he laugh or did he?
He did, but it felt forced.
Right.
Felt like he was giving it to me. And I was like, I actually like said it and then he was laughing. I told you it wouldn't be funny, you know? I was like,
Oh, Jesus.
it's not my fault. Is man like this? Moon? What's the place you're called from?
Oh, Manan Bridge.
Manan. Is it nice like this?
Manan Bridge, so like, is not a town, it's countryside.
Okay.
So it's like, imagine if we lived just 4 kilometers that way in the middle of farmland.
Okay, that's kind of.
And then this would be our local town.
Okay.
So we're going to take a left up here is where the car park is.
So you would have
I feel like
grown up
I'm
going
like
out here.
I'm
This
like
is-
Google Maps.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
This is what you would have grown up going out here.
Maybe one night in Clon, maybe 2 ever. The man we shot. But really like Douglas or Cork City
Okay.
or Kinsale maybe. Clon would be too far for us.
Okay.
It's like you wouldn't. It'd be like, where you grew up in where Dunleary, you said.
Yeah.
Like going out to Hoth, you're like, fuck that.
Oh yeah, no point.
You know what
Okay.
I mean? But I've cousins down around this area, so when I was really young, like let's say before maybe secondary school, you might spend a week in your cousin's place, and
Okay.
that's really when I'd maybe come into Clon and
Yeah.
see West Cork.
Good night out town.
Yeah, no, Clon's a lovely.
We did a gig once, me and Michael, in what's the name of the place? It's a really beautiful venue in West Cork, further west from here.
Not 'cause
Really
beyond
nice
this,
place.
beyond this is Skib, and beyond that, then we had like either Bantry or maybe even
Before Skibbereen, I think.
I want to. Before Skib.
It's in between here, and it's like a gig venue set up, I think, in like the 90s.
Shit, I don't think I know that one.
Oh, you do. Maybe I've got the geography wrong. It's a beautiful place.
It's called the Everyman Palace Theatre.
No,
It's-
here, I'll
it's-
get it. Like, gorgeous location. Like, where are we now? So this is Clonakilty. Skibbereen. Yeah, it's somewhere in between, or maybe it's past. Yeah, Leap. Connolly's of.
Oh, Connolly's of Leap.
Yeah, Connolly's
Yeah,
of Leap.
yeah,
We did
yeah.
a gig there that was just the coolest place ever.
That's a
Like,
cool
it's
spot.
like a place people go just for the show.
Yeah.
And the bar, and it's very, very nice. Yeah.
That is a
You
cool.
get to see so many cool parts of the country when you're doing this, which is another nice part of it.
I do think, yeah, West Cork is gorgeous, to be fair.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course. All of Cork though.
What time is the half marathon tomorrow?
8:30,
8. Oh shit.
which is actually 7:30 because of the clock time change.
Yes.
So it's really going to be a nightmare. I don't know why I did this. I just kind of was like,
Don't know why you did the marathon, like.
I booked it in after these gigs. I think it's
Oh,
just a
right,
bit of a
okay.
mental thing to do.
And you're doing it with your missus Anna, is it?
No, my friend Emer, Anna's hopefully going to support me.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Look,
But
the jury's out.
yeah. No, it's gonna be a good crack. Everyone in their 30s in Dublin is now doing half marathons to sort of stop the aging process. What they don't know is that long distance running more accelerates the aging process.
And what about because I see you're a bit of a smoker, or like you like the Adderall. How did you find out?
Which shows, yeah. I kind of it's just something I do that I'm trying to stop, that I hate, and I don't. I mean, yeah, I kind of.
How do you find it with the
Sometimes.
running then, in terms of the?
I guess I don't know. Zidane smoked all throughout his career,
It's one hell of a comparison.
So who knows?
You want to go out like he did?
Head to someone in the middle of the
In the middle of
the
tonight's the
Dublin
night.
half.
You know.
So Clonakilty
You
is
big
famous
zit-
for its pudding, right?
Yeah, Clonakilty black pudding and white pudding. Yeah,
My God.
and also for its model railway.
Oh really? Oh, maybe I should check that out.
There's like, I mean, we could. It's just over there. The model railway village.
Okay.
But like, it's the type of thing when you see, like, oh, this is cool, but within, I'd say maybe 7 minutes, you're like, okay,
Okay, I'm done.
like,
Yeah.
that's it. But yeah,
Oh Jesus.
Clonakilty black pudding and white pudding.
I'm vegetarian, so
You're a vegetarian.
yeah, so no pudding for me. They do have a vegetarian or vegan version of the pudding.
Do they?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's quite like mostly just sort of herbs and stuff that makes that flavor, and then you can kind of, I don't know what they put in it, to be honest. Like a lot of the times, it's a sort of don't ask, don't tell policy with these vegan things. You're like, I don't want to know what's in here, making it taste like sausage. I don't want to know what's in the sausage, you know, because it's not sausage, so it's going to be something very unhealthy or made in a lab.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Exactly. Yeah.
I love that analogy for black pudding. Yeah, it's a beautiful town, actually, to be fair, isn't it?
No, it's nice, and this is like people love this venue. DeBarras is meant to be one of the really good rooms to do, so I'm very excited for it. I think it's going to be a real nice gig.
You can always tell like that when the buildings have the actual person's name over them, like Toomey's,
Yeah.
O'Donovan's Hotel,
Mhm.
Paddy Mead.
Yeah.
You're like, okay.
That's something I notice in small towns as well. It's never Spar. It's always like the old grocer's
Sullivan's.
name. Yeah, Sullivan's Spar. Or Londis
Yeah.
was a big one for having like the name of the people who actually owned it on top of the Londis, which was always like Flaherty's Londis. You're like, this has got good
Yeah.
stuff. I'd
But-
say their
yeah.
deli is absolutely delicious.
But we're more Flaherty's than Londis, just so you all know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is kind of something kind of beautiful about about a town like this.
Am I going the right way? Oh yeah, okay. Who's that now? Is that Collins?
That looks like Collins. Yeah, that's Collins.
He's not in a sort of military garb. Thought he would be.
I suppose he'd probably be more known outside of it, right? Because the military garb was only the last 8 months of his life,
Suppose so, yeah.
right? But 1920,
Yeah.
he died in 1922 as well, and he got the treaty in 1922. Right,
God, he
it was
didn't
like
have
January,
much, he
February.
didn't get much
1922.
time, did he?
No,
He was very young as well when he did the. These are
I think this is it.
cars waiting to go in. Okay, lovely. That's
Perfect.
where
Nice.
he told us to go. Yeah, he was known as the man on the bicycle, right?
Yeah.
Collins.
The man on the bicycle.
Slipping into town, they didn't know who he was.
When
Then he goes to London and they all love him.
there was, are you big into Irish history?
I did, yeah. I mean, yeah, I think so. I don't know. I mean, I guess like you think you are, but then my mum is a tour guide and like she really knows Irish history.
Have you heard the story of like when they signed the treaty in London? What's the dude's name? He was the main conservative, but he wasn't
Lloyd George.
Not Lloyd George or Winston Churchill, the other guy, Birkenhead.
Mm-hmm.
When Birkenhead signed, because Birkenhead was conservative, he's like, I've just signed my political debt warrant. And Collins goes, I've signed my actual debt warrant.
Yeah. Great line.
Great line.
Turned out to be true. Yeah.
And did you, like, I don't know, did you hear about the one, there was like, throughout the negotiation, they weren't ever allowed to negotiate about, like if the negotiations were going to break down, Ireland wanted negotiations to break down over lack of unity with Northern Ireland. Like that the British wouldn't give us Northern Ireland because they're like, if it breaks down because of that, oh, perfect.
Oh, 9.
Oh.
Well, he said I can just park on this yellow here if I'm just dropping stuff in, so I might just do that. Just so that I can. Is there a space for me in here? Okay.
Do you try and time your meals like 2 hours before stage time, or you're just like, nah, fuck it, whenever?
Eating is very hard. I'm not great at it. I tend to like not eat a lot. But are you're moving? Okay. Yeah, but so I actually like started experimenting. I started having like Huel, which is actually very handy.
Oh yeah.
A lot of performers actually like Huel because it's kind of like it doesn't. You don't want to be full doing a show. It's just not a great feeling, and you don't have the energy. You feel like you want to go to sleep. So we're just gonna wait here a second while this guy backs out. But yeah, like so Huel is kind of actually weirdly become this kind of food for the artists, which is I think counterintuitive because I think Huel is generally marketed for tech bros and things like that. But yeah, the eating is quite difficult. You might finish a show, you haven't eaten since like the afternoon, then you finish a show, then you drive back to Dublin, you're going to bed at like 2, and you're just going and you're hungry, and then you might order some shite, but actually that's not really very good for you. So eating is a difficult one.
Kind of eating well on the road, like.
Yeah, very hard to do. Because then you're stopping at a lot of service stations. Supermax. I mean, I don't know if you saw, but there's like the Supermax cup there on the.
I think I'd noticed.
You judged me for it, didn't you?
I was like, oh, he's a man for the Supermax.
They're actually not great for vegetarian Supermax. They have a veggie burger.
Yeah. Oh wait, that means, but their best thing is the chicken burger, which you can't have.
No, I wouldn't be having that.
Because that's like to be fair to Supermax, unreal chicken burger. So what do you get? They're just chips.
They do good garlic cheese chips. They also do onion rings, and then they have the veggie burger.
Okay.
So I mean, there's a few things that I could have. Generally, I prefer an apple green. Yeah. So this is my driver.
How often do you golf?
I mean, as much as I can. It's really fun. It's great because you spend a whole day outdoors, and you don't go on your phone, and that's like really nice. But it's hard because it takes up a whole day, so it's hard to find the time.
Do you ever get to golf when you're on tour? Like, are you trying?
I bought them in case, like, I was like, oh, if I have a bit of time, maybe I will, but that's really unrealistic.
Yeah.
Generally, no. But it's low, it's low energy. It's easy enough to do. That looks like something of yours. Okay, so these are the clubs. They're a big part of the show, so if you could bring them in.
Here, I will take.
I regret
Can we take that?
doing electric guitar so much. Like, this amp is so heavy, and I brought it all around the country. Sometimes I've brought it up hills, down hills. It's like everyone was like, why don't you do an acoustic? And I'm like, for the theme of the show, because it's a show about rock and roll.
Yeah.
I was like, I need to have the guitar and I need the amp, and I regret it so much. Really, like, just why the fuck did I do that? Why didn't I use a DI box and just save myself the effort? But luckily I've gotten jacked because I've had to carry it all around the country, so please don't carry everything.
Always look on the bright side.
Okay, so that's everything. Here, I feel bad that you're here.
Tell you what, I'll give you, which one do you want? I'll give you the lighter
cooler
thing.
with the guitar, yeah, nice one. Okay, cool. This is the first time I haven't, usually I'd get Sinead to just carry everything. She's my support, so she'd have
That's
to
the
do
price
that.
of the support act. Bring my stuff in there, will you? All right, cheers.
Lovely.
Cheers.
Good.
So generally what we do is we'd have, so obviously we'll check you here and we'll get your guitar all sounding good. We have another mic upstairs for announcing.
Cool. Okay, yeah.
Will we do a quick walk through the venue just so everyone
Yeah.
knows
Can we come with as well? Is that right?
Yeah. I'm going to show you Coleman around as well. So it's full house tonight.
Beautiful.
That's brilliant.
Sold out.
That's great.
Unbelievable.
Did you hear that?
That's lovely.
There'll be people upstairs here.
Okay, cool.
There'll be people outside here.
Grand.
This stairs will be closed off, so there'll be no access to the stairs.
Okay, cool.
So usually what we do is we'd have the mic up here.
Cool.
And you can introduce Sinead and she can introduce you.
Yeah,
whatever
that's
you
how
want.
we'll do
If
it.
That's what you want to do.
Yeah, sounds
If
good.
that suits you. Again,
Yeah,
it's
that's
up to
it. I'll bring her on, she brings me on.
yourself. Yeah. And the
Okay.
dressing room over here, which I'll show you at 7 o'clock. I just haven't
Cool.
prepped yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, cool, okay.
What I would recommend, the front bar. The gig always starts in the front bar.
Okay.
You know, it's a nice small space. It's going to be it'll be busy enough from 7 o'clock on. There's always a great atmosphere, so that's always a really cool
Nice.
shot to see people
Yeah.
filling in and getting the buzz.
Great.
You know.
Yeah, nice.
God, it's a lovely venue, man. It's so nice.
It's great, and look, the comedians love it, and it just works for the comedy. It's got that low ceiling, it's got
Yeah.
that club vibe.
Yeah.
It's very strange. You know, a lot of weird. You know, people up here, people over here, and it just kind of works.
All levels.
Yeah.
You know, it
Yeah.
just works.
No, it's lovely. I've heard great things.
Yeah.
Everyone loves the gig here, so I'm excited.
Let's not fuck it up. Lads.
Oh, pressure's on.
This is a
No,
lovely
that's,
venue.
that's great. It's sold out. Beautiful. I'm delighted.
Killian, that's brilliant. And look, it's a mad venue, and different audiences always interact differently with the room.
Cool.
Just makes it exciting for me.
Will there be faces through here? People peeking their head
There'll
through.
be people through here, like especially for the comedy shows. It's always nice to acknowledge this fucking
This
batshit
thing,
fucking
yeah.
thing. It just brings people into the gig.
Lovely.
And they love it.
So they're
And
sitting here. That's great.
Yeah.
That feels like you're on telly. They're watching the TV. Trying to change channel. Okay, cool. Well, that's great. I'll be back probably later then, around 7. I'd appreciate that. Cool. Lovely. All right. Thanks so much. We'll be back later.
No worries.
And get out of your hair. Thank you so much.
Yeah, my pleasure. Sure, look, we'll see you at
I'll
7.
see you. I'll see you at 7.
Pleasure.
Thank you so much.
It sounds like you're a Lizzie fan. We had Dr. Strangely Strange have released a new record. They're this legendary experimental kind of psych folk band from the 60s. Gary Moore would have been a member of them at some
really?
stage over the years,
Ah,
like
cool.
you know, back in the day. So it was brilliant.
That's class. Yeah. It's all Philo themed. My show.
Brilliant.
So there'll be some very bad sounding rock and roll here later. Okay, great. Thanks for the tips.
We'll see you later.
I'll
on.
see you
thanks
then.
so much.
My pleasure.
Cheers.
Good luck.
Lovely.
Lovely venue.
Great stuff.
Yeah, lovely.
Okay.
He's a lovely dude. Lovely dude, to be fair. I'll just sit here.
Cool. Yeah. How did you see your family? Did you get a chance to see your family?
I mean, I saw them when we dropped the car off at that
Okay.
moment in time. But like, no, my mum left. But I,
Just when you need them.
only
That's
when I
when you-
need something from them.
Yeah.
Did you get your carbs? in?
I got a little bit, but I need to probably eat more. But apparently they make food. It's a tradition. They make food here for you. So I'm awaiting that, which I don't usually do. I don't usually eat at the venue. They always offer food, but I'm like, usually don't want to fill up on like a plate of chips before a show. But because I'm doing a half marathon, I might eat a few.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is that they provide. But I've heard the food here is
Delicious.
They keep using the word spread. I don't know what that means.
You know, is that a Cork word?
You know, like
yeah.
they say, oh, they put out a spread. I'm like, what is that? Is that just a load of
They just come
butter
up with this
and
bread with
hummus
something.
and everything you can spread?
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll see what that is, and then Sinead should probably get here. I'd say half an hour before, maybe more. If she's really on it, she could be here an hour before. But that's the earliest the sport's ever come, an hour. And like, it's with like I remember when I was doing sport for various different people at the start, I was like coming an hour before, watching the full show. Like by the end of like the tour that you're supporting them, you can be showing up 15 minutes before your support bit, do your slot, and then
off.
like the second you've introduced them on stage. Sometimes you don't even do that. Sometimes they're like, you can just leave. You are in your car and heading home, and sometimes you drive 2.5 hours, do 15 minutes, and then drive 2.5 hours back. Like it can be that silly.
Yeah.
But usually it's 25 or whatever. But
How much is Sinead doing? 25 here? Or?
whatever she wants. But like
Whatever full 90-minute
limit
show.
is 25. Yeah. I might ask her to do a little shorter just so I can get home earlier. No. They need their people have paid for a ticket. Like they need the full show.
And what? So doors open at 7, is it? No. Doors open
I'd
at
say doors
8.
are 8, but they're kind of like getting rowdy in the bar.
And then the show kicks off at 8:30. Is that it?
Yeah, that's yeah.
And then you're on around 9:30 kind of time.
Let's see, 8:30. No,
Sinead does
I'll
half
probably
an
be
hour.
on maybe like between 9:15 and 9:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like 25 minutes Sinead, 15-minute break into you.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the setup. She might go over. but then she will
If
never
she does,
work
you just
with me again.
cut off her mic. Just like pull the sound. Throw a tantrum just to kick off the show. Like
The worry is always that the support won't show up, and then what do you do then? You know. But luckily, I
that's a
have you
fear.
here. So.
The support.
Well, I've always thought about it. I'm like, what would I do? Would I split the show in two and do more, or would I, you know,
Has
go,
that ever
hey, I'm
happened?
going to do? I don't know. I mean, I imagine it has.
Where does this fear come from? They won't show.
I don't know. It's just like, what would I do if, you know, like someone got a burst tire or something like that?
Oh yes, of
Right
course.
now, I'd split it between you two. I'd get you to do 10, and I'd get you to do 10.
It'd certainly be an interesting, opening.
I'd explain it, and then I'd say, I got a local lad in.
He's from was it Wicklow, isn't it? Yeah, Wicklow. A local lad.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
But no, I mean, they have always showed up. I think sometimes
Fair
like
play
there's
to
been
them.
delays and people have gotten there like a little bit like a bit before. Oh, hello, hi. Hey, Killian.
Ian, Killian.
Nice to meet
I'm
you.
looking after you somewhere.
They're heavy. Yeah.
Cool.
My forearms have increased my diameter.
Getting stronger and stronger as the tour goes on. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's it. Yeah, that's all there is to it.
Yeah. So we put a mic.
It's discreet. I don't really mind.
That's great. And I'll
Yeah.
say all actually before we do anything, like just again, you just request your position
Yeah.
here.
No, of course, I get you.
How often? Every kind of weekend, every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, there's gigs in DeBarras, pretty
It
much.
depends on the season. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Especially after COVID, we're still not back to kind of full whack for shows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But this, you know, summertime now, the music every night. But if we're not,
Okay.
if we don't have stuff in the photo, we have sessions and stuff at the front, like, you know.
Gotcha.
We have
Okay.
regular
Yeah.
kind of Americana sessions and regular trad session going on 30+ years, and you know, different kind of folk sessions.
Okay.
A lot of bands then kind of just cut their teeth to the session and build it up to the stage. Then, like, you know.
I get you. Yeah.
My friend John O's in Douglas.
Okay.
He works in John O's. He was saying that after COVID, like for them, that like people would come in more for meals than for pints, or are you kind of around the same, or in terms?
Well, like we used to have a kitchen. We had a full whack of the kitchen there now, but we stopped it during COVID, and we haven't gone back to it.
Yeah.
We just find that there's nobody really going. We're certainly not around here
Yeah.
unless it's summertime. But look, everything has changed.
Yeah.
Culturally, socially, like, you know. And again, it's like training a whole new young audience, like, you know.
Yeah.
Like, have you found like your audience now?
They're
Last
young.
few years?
Yeah, but I mean, this is the first time I'm going out on tour myself and meeting them. So,
International tours.
yeah, so I'm kind of finding them. I'm meeting them for the first
So
time.
you're
But,
like, you're my audience.
yeah, so that's a nice element of it. I'm like, oh, so this is a lot of Germans come to my shows. There's been Germans at every show, which makes total sense. Is there? Yeah, there usually is.
Not German people go to your show.
A lot, yeah, well, I'm German, so.
Taking notice into
Well, you watch the show.
You have a pre-show music.
Oh, it's just Thin Lizzy. Just Thin
I
Lizzy.
have it on my app. Just download it.
Yeah.
Like the greatest hits.
Yeah, that's
And
grand.
have you walk on and walk off?
Old Town would be
Town
good.
on.
And off as
Off
well.
as well.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah.
Sweet. So
Yeah, that's it.
to be Sinead be announcing you, so I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Or are you announcing yourself?
I'd say Sinead will.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so-
She'll do that Old Town,
We'll bring that up. So when
talking, and then getting off stage Old Town.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then he got back playing music. He wasn't playing for a long time. But so Eric would have lived here. So we all like Ian now knows for Eric all the time, and would have lived here in two different phases of his life.
Yeah.
So like there's lots of.
He's from Belfast, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's class.
No.
I love that early Eric Bell, Thin Lizzy. Like it doesn't get much.
So yeah, so no, used to be here every Friday night.
Fucking hell!
Yeah.
Wow.
And then
From the Jimi
Christmas.
Hendrix experience.
Yeah, he
That's
played here every
unbelievable.
Friday night.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. You happy with that?
Yeah.
Great.
So are you you're singing and playing.
Yeah, but I'm kind of just talking, like it's singing, but it's mainly talking.
We'll just do that bit.
Yeah, and no reverb or anything because I stopped and do that. So just keep it whatever it is as the thing will be good.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Upstairs in a second, you can scrap the mic in the.
And test it.
Just give me a 1, 2.
Yeah, I'll do that now. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Like the theme of your shows, like
It's just wanted to be a rock star growing up and ended up a comedian, kind of. That's the vibe. With a healthy bit of German, Irish kind of. This is the spread.
this is the spread.
This is the Clonakilty spread. These are my carbs for the half marathon tomorrow. Pasta, bread, energy. I'm gonna break a world record. Yeah, this is amazing. I mean, this is as nice as it gets.
Yeah, this is a lovely room.
Huh? That's himself. That must be. That's
Fuck.
Jimi Hendrix.
There's a deep history of this club, isn't it?
Mm.
It's like so culturally significant in West Cork. It's like fucking hell.
Yeah. This is as good as it gets.
How are you feeling? If you don't mind me asking, you all set?
For
You
the
feel-
show.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't wait. I mean, you saw that room.
Yeah, it's great.
It's sold out. It's going to be full of people from every orifice looking at you. And it's Saturday night. They've all had a few pints. The weather's been nice.
Yeah.
Well, it's been okay. Maybe it's
Cut to it
been
raining last.
bad enough.
What a great day!
So yeah, I can't wait. It's going to
Nah.
be amazing.
I think it's gonna be fucking great.
The new bit I'm going to put in.
Oh, this is about the fridges, right?
Mm.
The only thing I'm gutted that I won't be able to catch that. I'd be curious to see.
It'll smash. You won't see it, but no.
I like the song. The song was great. That was so good.
My attempt at a German rock song.
So what's your usual? What's kind of usual process between now and the show? Doors at 8, so you kind of want to be like, okay, you're just gonna chill out in here from 8 and just sort of detox.
So doors are at 8. Meaning Sinead will probably come up here around then. Sit here, chat to Sinead. 8:30,
Oh,
show
sorry.
starts. Bring her on. Oh my goodness, this is genuinely unbelievable.
This is unreal. This is like.
You know, like, it's just part. It's, I'm always conscious that people are, especially around the road and you're travelling, that you're in petrol stations and you're.
Eating
We were
absolute
we were
shite.
only saying that earlier.
They
Jesus
commented on the Supermax
Oh, yeah.
cup that I had in my car.
It's hard.
I noticed it.
Yeah.
I just noticed it. So wait, what's in the slow cooker? What did you?
Oh, it's just some sweet potatoes and some salmon. This man's in training.
Yeah.
Unsalted, no oil.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Jesus.
Unfucking real. Holy shit.
That's Ray. He's a legend.
God almighty.
I'm gonna break a world record. Oh wow. Do you guys want some of this?
I think we. Oh wait, sorry. You said you went in between. You went out and you hit some. You went to pitch and putt.
Yeah, I played some pitch and putt. Yeah.
Do you try and do something like that in between most shows, or is it just gonna try and find something to kill the time? Is it?
I think when you have a full day, you don't usually have a full day, but because I stayed over last night.
Yeah.
But I need to do something on my own to just relax myself, and I don't know. I mean, I just saw that there was one 15 minutes away, and
Yeah.
I wanted to see some countryside because I've kind of just been in cities and stuff. So yeah, I just did that to chill out for a bit. Then I just called my girlfriend, and that was my day.
Nice.
I'm chatting to you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is now. I'm a vegetarian, but I haven't eaten. I've eaten a little bit of fish recently. This is like a big deal for me. But my girlfriend will be very angry that I'm eating fish.
Make sure we get this on
without her.
camera.
Without her.
Oh, the fact that she can't participate in the.
Yeah.
Oh right, okay, in the cheat meal type of thing. Okay.
But I need the protein.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, look, it smells delicious.
Nice.
to be fair.
Oh.
We can get
Okay.
out. We can get out of your hair if you want at some point. Make you feel like, you know what I mean. Whenever you are like, okay, you
I'm
want.
fine. I'm just more thinking about how much I can eat before a show.
All right. Okay. Okay. Will we leave you be around 8 anyway, or even sooner?
Yeah, probably sooner because
Cool.
Sinead's going to be here, and
We say, we can head away in the next 5 minutes.
well, whenever I guess like I just haven't told. I mean, it's not. She doesn't. She won't mind probably, but I probably have to start thinking about the show. Definitely.
Yeah. No worries. I don't want
Door
to.
start. You know.
We don't want to intrude and.
This is so good.
Thank you very much for.
Oh, not at all.
for today.
Thanks. No, it's been nice. Usually I'll be on my own, fucking twiddling my thumbs, listening to podcasts.
No, it's been fun. It's been nice to see like behind the curtain. You know.
So glamorous, right? It's pretty cool.
It is, but like from the outside looking in, I'm like, this is. I find this very interesting though. I guess it's because I always find like, it's the behind the scenes I always find fascinating because like whenever they make, so like I've made a short film and I always find it fascinating, like, you know, how something gets pulled together to give the illusion of something, you know, like, and so that's why I love like even anything that's like, how did that come together? How I love that, so I find this fascinating.
I do. This is my book. It's got all my different set lists in it. So I'll just get 2 pages. That's the new.
You
bit
do this
I'm
before
working
each show, is it?
on. And I'll write out usually what the support's on, because that's the only chance you actually get by yourself usually. So I'll just write out the show, and then some people have cheat sheets on stage.
As a bullet point,
just bullet points, just this.
Is each bullet point almost covering about 2 minutes of content essentially, or 2 minutes of bits, or is it sort of for yourself, or is it sort of?
Have a look. So
Can we see the bullet points?
no, because they're my jokes. But like, for example, let's say this is an hour.
So sorry. Yeah.
So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
I just
9,
love what this
10,
says.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19. But the start is different because I just whatever the place I'm in.
So
I
would
have to
you try and do like just 4 or 5 minutes? Okay, we're in.
room
Clonakility.
settling kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So where you are, you can't just kind of. Well, you can.
What have you know? So have you been like kind of taking in Clon today and be like, okay?
I keep it more Cork specific because I have a lot of material about Cork. So I'll probably just mainly focus on that.
Michael Collins, you shot your own.
I was
hero.
kind of I mean, I was thinking about something about Michael Collins, but sometimes it's the case that everyone will do the same thing because everyone's working with the same kind of stuff. So you end up thinking, oh, I'll do something really specific for this, for this town. But actually, you're making the same Michael Collins joke that every other comedian has made as well. So it's kind of, it's a weird one. I don't know. Like, American comedians come to Ireland and you see them do that, and sometimes it works, and sometimes I'm like, you don't have to do that. Like, it's okay. But they changed the. So I don't know. I think always you got to do something about like the place that you're in and kind of or the time or whatever. Like, I mean, imagine there was some sort of major event like the elections were on yesterday. You can't with comedy you have to constantly be
taking the temperature of the room.
And things are going on and you can't ignore it. Or like if someone, let's say
cut to you
in
talking
comedy,
about Trump on stage.
yeah.
So and another thing,
but like the thing in the room always has to be recognized. Like you can always tell, like if, for example, if a comedian's doing a show and their fly is down and they never talk about it, but the room knows about it, it becomes this kind of awkward thing. Whereas
the only I did a work in progress last year, Fringe, and I was not doing well, and I was like, I'll address it. I'll address that I'm not doing well. And there's like, but by addressing it, it reinforced it.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh God, no.
No,
Like
yeah.
it's so no, I know what you're. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're like, no, I'll call it out, and then we'll all have a laugh about that.
That's never good. We're saying this is going to be shit. That never works.
Yeah. Guys, this is gonna be terrible.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Something that works is when there's very few people in the room referencing that. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
You usually say it's a sold out show or whatever.
Do you know what's weird is some of the shows I did like maybe 8 or 9 people. Ironically, were some of the funnest shows.
Oh, yeah.
Because everyone's like, it's like we're a family.
Best man.
No, actually no. So it was actually a work in progress stand-up show last year at the Fringe.
Okay.
But no, best man actually we would need. I think we counted it out. You need at least, is it 12 people? Because you know we interact
So many
with
side characters.
Yeah. Even though we did it in England, and there was like literally only like enough people to run the show,
Oh God.
and then there was 4 people. Kind of what Ray was saying. There are 4 younger people talking constantly,
Okay.
and I'm like, oh no, this is not.
It's not that kind of show.
Yeah.
They're going to run to the toilet.
Yeah. No worries.
I look like I do.
I made a snap judgment. I was like, this man has a vinyl. I should have
like a
brought a
vinyl, dude.
gift. That's what I should have done or something. Do you ever watch
Mike Rice
Nardwar?
is going to get a gift, isn't he?
Hmm?
Mike Rice is going to get a gift.
But
Who else are you doing?
so for this first, because this is to me this is series 1. It's also like a tester of like you, Kyla Cobbler, and Mike Rice. And Mike Rice is in Dublin. Kyla Cobbler, we're going to go to Barcelona.
Okay, yeah. Wow. Okay.
Well, I guess we're trying to, and then maybe for series 2 we're gonna, if we film it and edit it back, we're like, yeah, this does work, and yes, we just need to amend it over here. I think the idea would be for series 2 we'll try and do 5 people, and maybe at the Edinburgh Fringe.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, so then, and I like the idea if it feels like we're leaving Ireland, it'll tell the audience like, oh, it could go anywhere, because I don't want people to feel like we'll do it when you come to Dublin. I want like, no.
It's my first gig with a full belly. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Burping the whole show.
Sure, we'll say goodbye to you there in a sec, and we'll leave you be. And
Beautiful. Okay. Thank you so much. It's been good crack.
I'm delighted. Yeah, no, we
Yeah.
just want to see a little bit into your world.
I'll
as well.
text the others and say, definitely don't do it. It's a total shit show. Yeah. I don't know what you want me to do. Is we could do a final bit.
No. Like, no, there's no pressure to be funny or anything like that. We just want to see into your world.
Well, some sort of sign off. Maybe me.
Pour all the sweet potato over yourself.
Yeah. I don't know. I do a bit. I like to fit as many grapes as I can into my mouth before a show. It's a weird thing I do. So I don't know if you guys can. I fuck the grapes before the show. No, I don't. I don't know. Yeah, I got to get into gig mode. So. You guys, it's been great. Is this like, what is it, Cribs? Yeah, listen, you guys, you've seen my spread, you've seen my day, you've seen my shit, I showed you it all, but respectfully, you guys got to get the fuck out of here, because I'm about to entertain the masses in Clonakilty, you know, so for real, it's been real, but yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, though.
And
break a leg, best of luck.
Thank you. Tomorrow in the half marathon, I will break.
Yeah,
my
and leave
legs.
us know the time in the half marathon. We'll leave a review.
I'm gonna put it on camera. I'm gonna do sub 2 hours. Okay, we'll see how I get on. Actually, touch wood because who knows. Okay.
Alright guys, please welcome to the stage your headliner tonight, Killian Sundermann! Bye.